Hi guys, welcome back to more in Bruges on the Force 9's YouTube channel, continuing the Circle of Bruges save on FM 2015. Start off with an apology for no videos over the past 2 days before this one. There was a little bit of a virus going around the house and I thought it was going to go through everyone except me, but unfortunately I did succumb in the end and contracted a bit of a virus. So I decided to sort of wait that out before recording. I'm much better, still a bit sort of sniffly why I have these, but I'm a bit better, so I thought, let's get a video out. So today's video, we've got two games, as I like to do now, get two videos out because it doesn't take very long. As well, I seem to be able to make them a bit shorter than I did, so that's why I started doing two. And they're getting to be a bit less time now. They're around 25 minutes each, which isn't too bad for a FM video. I like to keep them below half an hour usually. Today we're facing Lokeren at home and we're facing Standard Liege away. Two teams who are below us. Standard are down in 9th, Lokeren are in 12th, which is where we were at the start of last episode. And then we suffered 2 straight defeats. But since then, we've been doing much better. If we go look at our schedule, we haven't actually suffered defeat since we last met. So last time we lost 2-1 against Lamel and against Anderlecht, both away from home. So, yeah, they're both away from home, so it was going to be tough to get results there. Lamel are doing very well, and Anderlecht are also doing very well. They were both on a 100% starts, but they've now lost those. So let's go through 5 games we played off screen, starting off with the Bruges derby. As I always say, technically this is at home, but we share the same stadium, so it's neither home nor away. It's neutral, really. Club Bruges took the lead in this game. Alfred Duncan scored very early on in the 4th minute, but then we equalised. After only 11 minutes, it was 1-1. Nando scored the goal. And then we had an injury. Thibaut Van Acker had to go off injured after 36 minutes. We brought on Damien Mark in his place. The former Club Bruges player, so that must have been some reception he got when he went onto the pitch. In the second half, Bruges had an injury of their own. Herlin Schaller was injured. But then they did score the next goal. Sam Johnson scored a penalty not quite halfway through the second half. Conceded by I don't know who. Might have been Gevlik actually. Gevlik has given away a lot of penalties, and did end up dropping him for a couple of games and playing Halilai, who has a lot more potential than Gevlik does. Gevlik started off. He's been here since the start, and he took a while to get into the first team. But at 24 now, he's a starter, but he hasn't been playing that well so far this season, which is why I'm going to give him a bit of a break from the first team. Give Halilai a few games. We have another great right back in our youth system as well. One of twins, actually. I'm not quite sure. I will look at that in a minute. But it was 2-1, and then 6 minutes from time, we got our own penalty. The Brazilian Edgar Junior converted it to give it a 2-2 draw. Not a bad result against Club Bruges. I think that's not too bad. A 2-2 draw. And then we had another draw, 2-2. This was against Kortrijk, who are... Oh, God. That was very close to... losing my microphone there. Another 2-2 draw against Kortrijk, who aren't as good as Club Bruges, and they took the lead again in this match. We keep going behind in these games, but we're getting points out of them. Pelle van Amersfoort, sorry, that's an R in there, scored in the 11th minute to give Kortrijk the lead. The centre back Noah Dusen converted a header halfway through the first half to make it 1-1. Just before half-time, Kortrijk had an injury. Nemanja Kristic went off injured. Midfielder, it looks like. That was right before half-time. They put it back to 2-1 in the second half. Lamar scored for them. If there's any justice in the world, then we would get an equaliser, which we did. Nando scored 8 minutes from time to give it a 2-2 draw. Mateus Pereira, the young attacking midfielder, took a knock very early on in the game. We substituted him. Brought on Strakosha, who had a great game. I think he got one of the assists in this match. No, he didn't. He just had a really good game. Condition. 3 fouls, 6 runs made, 5 interceptions, 4 aerial duels, 2 out of 4 won. 4 out of 7 tackles, 1. Pass completion was good. So yeah, he just had an all-round good game. So that was that game. Then we had 3 wins on the trot. Been a while since we won a game, not since a game. We haven't won a lot this season, as you can see. There's a lot of red and yellow in there. But we got a 4-1 win. This was in the Belgian Cup 6th round against Tubize, who we haven't faced since our first season when we were in the second league. And Pereira, his injury layoff wasn't that long. It was only a knock, so he was back in the next game. He converted a 21st minute penalty. And then K.S.V, who started scoring goals at last, finally, after a little while. Scored 4 minutes after that to give it a 2-0 lead, and then added this second 5 minutes later to give us a 3-0 lead. And then Pereira did get injured again. He went off injured, 37th minute. Hasn't long come back, and he's severely lacking in match fitness for today's game. 2-2 in the second half, Tipple a goal back. Charles Quateng scored in the 55th minute to pull it back to 3-1. And then Nando scored again. He's on great scoring form, is Nando. He's come back in and done really well. 63 minutes, makes it 4-1. A great result against a weaker team, but at least it's a confidence boost. It seemed to have worked because then we won our next 2 league games. 3-1 against Zolta, a great result against a good team who are... Zolta, I think, finished in 5th place last season and just missed out on the Europa League playoffs because they were knocked out by Standard. Pereira... Do you know, I thought it was a long injury, but it's not. I keep forgetting because I haven't recorded in a while. But he was in this match and he scored in the 10th minute. And then we made it 2-0. Ahmed El Masoudi, the centre-back, scores a goal. He's played a few more games, I think. He was unhappy at the end of last season about his opportunities for the first team. And I think he's actually not that bad. We've got Dusen, Masoudi and Amran are our 3 really good centre-backs. So I think we need to rotate those. Dusen is a starter, definitely. He's a very important player at 26. I think he's a very good... He's a great leading defender. So I think it's rotating El Masoudi and Amran, keeping both of them happy. Something we need to do. Zolta brought it back to 2-1. Sergio Diaz scored. And then 3 minutes later, Strakosha came off the bench to score. Pereira actually did take a knock in this match as well. 45th minute he went off and we brought on Strakosha, who again had a good game. He scored a goal. So yeah, great stuff. They had a knock of their own as well. Fabinho Palista was an issue for them. Then we had a win away from home against our local rivals at Oostend, who went ahead. Rubio Rubin, that's a mouthful, scored in the 16th minute. Nando, another goal, 3 minutes later, makes it 1-1. And then 2 minutes after the restart, second half, Junio scores. Gevlik took a knock in this match, 58th minute. And he is match fit, but he will not play today. He's going to be out of this game. We're going to start Halilai. So, what was I going to do? Oh, yes, the twins. So let's find these twins. Now there's a left back and a right back. I think they're in our under 21s because I've promoted them. No, they're in our senior squad actually. Here they are. So you've got Yen Pavels, 16 years old, 27th of November 2001. And then you've got Thomas Pavels, who was born a week later, but he's a week later, same surname, looks kind of alike. There are rare occasions of twins being born separately. I mean, I know you get twins that are born like 10-15 minutes apart, but on the different days. And there was one person actually. I looked this up, and there was someone who was born December 31st, 1999, and someone born January 1st, 2000. So they were born a millennium apart. But there are rare occasions where twins are born like quite a way apart. Usually if it's more than hours, then they will do a cesarean. I can't believe I'm talking about birth on a bloody FM video, but that could be one of those rare occasions. If the Pulver brothers are twins, that's strange. I had a similar thing in FM14 actually. I had 2 regens on my Liverpool series, which is on my other channel back last year. 2 twins called Webber. I had like Thomas Webber and something else Webber. I can't remember his other name. But they looked alike and they had the same surname. And I think they were born... I don't even know if they were on the same day. It's entirely possible they were, but I don't remember. But anyway, enough about that. So the table looks a bit better than it did last time. We're in 7th place at the moment. With 4 victories, 3 draws and 3 defeats. Our goal difference is in the positive, so that's a good sign. We've got Westerlo 2 points ahead of us. Club Bruges 4 points ahead of us. Ghent 5. Lamel 6. Genk 8. And Anderlecht are 16 points ahead of us, and they are leading by 8 in the Pro League. So yeah, they're getting a bit of a lead at the moment. Vaslin Beveren down in 16th place, yet to win a game. So that could be fun when we get to them. That's our first game off screen actually. So let's go on to today's game then. I've been talking for about 10 minutes, so let's go into the Lokeren game. Did I pre-select a team for this match? No, I did not. Okay, so let's do this now then. So Halilai is going to come on for Gevlik. I don't know if I showed you Sen Leinen actually. Did I show you this guy? He was a free transfer from... actually played for Club Bruges last season as well. I don't know if I showed you him, but here he is. His report is okay. You know, he's got great potential. I wanted a midfielder with good potential because we had Mark, we had Van Acker. Kleiber's more of a central midfielder, but I wanted just one more option to put in here. So I got him on a free transfer. I'm not sure if I showed you him, but this match we're going to move Mark up to there, and we are actually going to play Sen line. I think. In fact, no, let's just do a quick pick. No, I don't like that. So we are going to put Sen line on here. There we go. That's what we'll do. I think we'll leave the rest as it is. Tamas is good actually. The loanee, Christian Tamas, on loan from Empoli. I don't know if I showed you him either. Did I? Have we had a? Have we met since the transfer window closed? We must have done. We must have done. I don't know. Never mind. Let's just carry on. I'm actually going to swap K.S.V for Junior. And then we need to sort out the bench. I think that's okay. Yeah, we have a fair few injuries. Amala, Kleiber and Zarandia are all injured. So I think we'll leave that as it is. Yes. Let's submit the team. See, Van Acker's only just back, so he's not fit. And now we've lost the midfielder. So that's our team. And there's Lokeren's team. Now they've got a Bernard in there. I don't know if that's the same Bernard, is it? Probably not. But they've got Apostolos Velios up front. My guy who used to play for Everton. Yeah, a few players here and there. There's a Jovanovic there. It's not Milan Jovanovic, who according to neighbours is the greatest Liverpool player of all time. According to me, one of the most forgettable in that series of players that we signed in like 2009, which were absolute garbage. Yeah, I just reminded myself of Christian Paulsen. Great. Okay, let's just get on with the game then. 5 minutes. This is the first highlight of the match, and it looks like it's going to be going to Lokeren. The away team today, that's a terrible pass. Donald Halilai gets on the end of it, and here is Nando, who's in great form at the moment. Can he do something from this? He's still going, and oh my god, that was a great play. Nando held onto the ball, and he managed to get a crossway, and K.S.V was on the end of it. That is a great finish. 5 minutes played. I thought that was going to be a highlight going to Lokeren, but it was not. It went to us. That was a great, great goal. So Nando, down the right, he held it up a bit, and that cross, oh my god, he like toe punted it, and K.S.V, that was too easy. Now we've got a corner. Let's come out to Tamas. Nando with another chance to make a cross here, finds Maharam Mark, it's 2-0. There's not even 9 minutes played. Okay, I'll take this. I wasn't expecting this. Nando, what the hell? He was clapping in midair. Nando passes to Maharama, lays it off for Damien Mark, who is not far off the penalty spot, and he unleashes a shot, and it gives us a 2-0 lead. And now we have another highlight, it seems, but Maharama loses out, but it is recovered by the left-back Tamas. Passes back to Emiliano Martinez. First involvement in the game for him, really. K.S.V with a header on. Maharam keeps it in play. Pass is deflected, but Tamas wins the ball back. Here's Christian Strakosha. Nando. That should have been a goal. That should be 3-0 right there, but it's not to be. It should be getting better than 6.8 though. We got an assist on the first goal, and he had a part in the second goal. That should be more than 6.8 right there. But it's been quieting down a bit since. We haven't had a highlight for a while. 37 minutes played, and they've got a yellow card of Lokeren. Coming up to half time. We've got a 2-0 lead though, so I will absolutely take that. If we can hold on to this, then that's really, really good. So we'll go calm. Don't think the job is done. That's a good team talk. That's what I like to see. Let's get on with the second half. We kick off, and it's passed back to Noé Dussen. Cool's on the ball now. And there's a gang of centre-backs and defenders. Strakosha with a free kick. And the header wasn't great by, I think it's Strakosha, who has the ball again now. K.S.V. Nando. He's missing his shots, but he's had a bit of involvement in the play, but that's a couple of chances he's missed now. He's not got the ball again here. Takes it round the number 24. And oh, okay, that isn't okay. It's 3-0. Oh well, I wasn't sure what was going to happen then. That was a bit strange. Let's see this again then. So Nando puts in another cross. It was headed away by Galitsos, I think. Potozzi brought down the player there. Harimo was the first person to it. Who was that? Patossi brought down Strakosha, and could have been a penalty there, but we played the advantage and got a goal out of it, so that's great. And we just hit the post as well. This is going remarkably well. I don't know why I'm surprised. I mean, we're a good team, but it looks like we did some squad meetings like off screen saying, you know, we're not doing that well, so let's pick it up. It seems to have worked. I haven't made any changes yet. We're 4 minutes from full time. Right, let's make some subs. Okay, we are going to bring on Mateus Pereira in the middle. We're going to bring on... I'm going to put another centre back on there, so I'm going to bring on Jan Vrysen. There we go. Amran's playing. Yeah, that's fine. I think we'll just make 2, and then hopefully, like, I'm hoping there's no injuries, but if that does happen, then we do have another option. But we're doing very, very well here. 3-0 up, 4 minutes from time. This is a good game. If we can do this against Standard, I'll be so happy. Well, there was an offside. Oh, no. Okay, there wasn't an offside. Why are we still playing? Apostolos Velios dispossessed by Maharam. Why are we still playing? It's a minute and a half after the 1 minute that was originally allocated, and we're still playing. Why is this happening? Anderson. Okay, now it's full time. Anderson Costa is chasing down the ball. It's a clean sheet, which is really good. I'm very impressed with that. Very impressed with the result and your performance. I don't want to say why can't you play like that every game, because that does tend to make the team talk a bit negative. So I won't do that. Sandliner made his debut, and it looks like he did well. It's a clean sheet, so that's very good. Great goal by K.S.V. We're on a good run. Damien Mark was man of the match as well. We're unbeaten in 5 league games. After a really shaky start, we're doing very, very well. Well, it's climbed to 6th now, and we have a Standard Liège game to play now. If we can build on this, fantastic. Let's do it. We'll go straight into the Standard Liège game. I'll see you very shortly. Alrighty, on to the next game. We're away against Standard Liège. Can we pick up on... Well, can we keep up our performance from last time? A 3-0 win against Lokeren's great. Can we do well against Standard, who are in 10th place? 15 points from 11 games. Not great. Then we can't really talk, we only have 18. So they're only 3 behind us. And their goal difference is 3 to our 6. So a big defeat here. Could see him overtake us. So I'll keep my mouth shut. Van Acker is back. So I'm going to bring him on. And I'm going to get rid of Herman. Move this around a bit. I think we'll leave that at that. I don't think there's a lot else we actually need to do. Linen had a great game, so I'm not going to change any of this because they've done really well and there's no one struggling. So we're going to go unchanged and submit the team. Pick up where you left off. Assertive. Okay. I was expecting more green than that, so I will keep faith in the team. That's a lot better. That's what I want to see. Let's start the match. So it is Standard Liège that kick off. They have a player that I can't pronounce there. Alpazlan Ozturk. Okay, I can pronounce it. They're moving forward here early on. Savinch now on the ball. I think that's what that thing under the C is, the Cdia. I know in French it makes it a soft C, but I think in some languages it becomes like a ch. I'm not sure. Answers on postcard if you do know that. Schultz on the ball now to Kakuta. Is that Gal Kakuta? I'm going to look at the Standard Liège team. Milek. That is Gal Kakuta. There it is. I thought that said Rikishi for a second. I'm sorry. Anthony Kanaka plays for him still. And Julian Desara, a player that I recognise the name of. Got some good players in their Standard. Should be higher than they are, I think. Kakuta being one of them. Caused a bit of problems for Chelsea, and he's caused a problem for us there. They've scored a goal. No, they haven't. It's been disallowed. As I was saying before I was interrupted by a disallowed goal, Kakuta caused all sorts of problems with Chelsea a number of years ago. Of course, they breached. I think they breached rules with his contract or something. And yeah, it succumbed Chelsea to a transfer ban. But transfer bans just don't seem to actually happen. They say there's a transfer ban, and yet people can still sign players. Look at Barcelona, for example. The players that they've signed with their transfer. Now it is a goal. Rikishi scored a goal. I'm calling him Rikishi for the rest of the video. Now it is a goal. I've gone to control for it because Standard are having all the shots. They've had 74% possession after 17 minutes. That's not good. So we're going to control the game and see if we can get back in this. We haven't even had a shot yet. And they're coming forward again here. Bruno has just breezed past the number 22. And that's 2-0. Okay. I said pick up where you left off, guys. Not have a complete reverse of the performance. Do you know, Bruno went past Donald Halilai like he wasn't there. That is... okay. Right. We actually have the ball here now. Damien Mark, the first highlight of ours. Bruno with the ball again. Now, right. Milek. I'm going to close down even more because Bruno is causing all sorts of problems. There he is. Close him down. Come on. Oh, for God's sake, guys. Come on. Right. If you're not going to do that, opposition instructions. Massimo Bruno. Always tight mark, always close down. There. Right, can we actually sort this out a bit, please? Right, it's aggressive. You're much better than this, but you're not playing like it. Stop letting yourselves down and sort it out. I'm not making any changes. I've given you a chance. 50 minutes, 55 minutes. If there hasn't been a change, two of you are coming off. At the moment... Oh, okay. Did that class as a shot or was that a pass to the goalkeeper? This could be a shot though. Oh, good save by Fox Mulder in goal. Nando the corner. Schultz is on the ball now, or Skults. Passes to Gal Kakuta. To Verhovic. Deprela. Right, Nando, get it away. Okay, that wasn't a great clearance. Right. Right, 55 minutes. I'm making changes. Nando with a throw-in. To Damien Mark. And Sen Linen's taken a knock. Okay, so you're one of the people that's going to be coming off at 55 minutes because you're now injured. Bruno, he's got a hat-trick. What did I say in the instruct? Sorry, I'm not on my biscuits there. Right, Linen's coming off. And, right, Nando's now having a 5.9. That's not good enough. Oh, God, okay, right. Mateus Pereira is going on the right. Because Arthur de Jong is very young. And I don't think he'll be very good. And we're 4-0 down. What is going on? I mean, after last time, how could you have such a turnaround in bloody form? That is ridiculous. Right, we've got to go attacking. Let's just try and get something out of this game. Do you remember when I said if there's a heavy defeat, they'll overtake us? Yeah, they might do that. Now they've got a throw-in. 5 is just going to be a kick in the face. If this ends 5-0, Trebel, Tissart, Knockett, Kakuta. This is just terrible. Oh, it is 5. What has happened today? Like, how? Right, one of those defenders is coming off. 5.5 and 5.6. Come on, right, Amran off. This is just a joke. Van Acker. What do you do here? Like, what the hell are you supposed to do? They've had all the possession of ball. That was our second shot. That was our second shot of the game. We got a corner out of it. And that was one of the worst corners I've seen in a while. No Ducen on the ball. Pereira. Cleared away. Why are we having all the shots now? I mean, like, what the hell? Fox Mulder with a goal kick. Tomas with the header. Bruno is on the ball now. He has caused us all sorts of problems today. Anthony Knockett now. The pass was terrible. Christian Strakosha. Let's get a consolation goal, guys. Come on. Let's at least get a goal. Give us that. Come on. Halilai, Strakosha, Pereira, Damien Mark. He's got space and he's quickly closed down. Pereira. Well, I think the keeper saved it and then parried it onto the post. Mark with a goal. It was a save. It was a good effort. 5 minutes from time. Pereira with a corner. It's come out to K.S.V to Strakosha. Pereira with another chance to cross. He's on the left there. I put him as a right, so the players must have switched. We can't make any more changes. I've already made 3. Last chance of the game to try and get something out of it. It's full time. That was dreadful. Far from pleased with that result. That was absolute... Right. I'm going aggressive with all of these. There. Well, I'm not happy with your finishing. I suppose you did only have 8 shots, but that was absolute pants. So, from 6 to 3. Oh, okay. What? Wait, hold on. That must be a mistake. The standard must be on -8. Because they should be ahead of us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, they've conceded 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So they're on +3 now. I don't know. I'm confused. That must be a mistake, because they must be on -8. What am I doing? Let's go to the bloody table. I'm being an idiot today. I'm not quite sure what's happening. What's happened is we just lost 5-0, though. That's just absolute terrible. But we're against the bottom club next, who have not yet won a game. I was just making sure they had actually not won there. No, they're on +8, so how come they're behind us? Damn, how, what? That makes absolutely no sense. They just beat us 5-0, so their head-to-heads, right. Or is it because it's more games won? Right. Competitions. Rules. Go, right, okay. That's me thinking it's head-to-head. It's not, it's based on who's won more games. And then goal difference, and then goals scored, and then away goals scored, and then away games won, and then they draw lots. So because we've won more games than the standard, even though they beat us 5-0, we're ahead of them in the league. Okay. I will absolutely take it. But I would have preferred not to lose 5-0. Team's inability to retain possession. Okay. Well, Martinez is coming off in the next game. We're going to play Bruges. Sen Leinen's coming off. And Christian Tamas is also coming off. We're making some big changes for the next game, I'm telling you. One of the most proficient tackling outfits in the league. No comment. Appalling result, and the players know exactly how I feel. Not commenting on individuals. Not commenting on individuals. My nose is going again. Yeah. Do-Sen reveals 9 Fury. Absolutely Fury. That was an absolutely dismal performance. Seriously, those performances could not be more opposite. A 3-0 win and a 5-0 loss. But it could be if it had been a 5-0 win and a 5-0 loss. But that is like complete polar opposites. The title of this video, polar opposites. Okay, so that's going to do it for this video. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. I didn't enjoy the second half, but the first half I did enjoy. If you did enjoy the video, please leave a like down below and make any comments down there. And if you want to see my videos as and when they turn up on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. Also in the description there is the straw poll for my FM16 save, which I've just realised I haven't actually put in the descriptions of the 2 previous videos. Well done, Andy. I just realised that. So yeah, there is going to be a link in the description to a straw poll in which you can vote for my FM16 save, which will come out on the beta and will continue for a number of weeks. I'm thinking 3 seasons, but it might be longer, depending on how much I enjoy it and what actually happens in the save. So I'm not looking forward to that. It's not long before it comes out, actually. It's about 6 weeks until the beta, I think, something like that. It's the 17th of September today, dating this video. So beta is out in about 6 weeks. I'm looking forward to it. But that's going to do it for this video, though. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.